Hi there, it's Karen here. Welcome back. And today, well, it might have been Roxy's weekly challenge. I don't know if she's going to do one this week. So I thought, well, I'll make another video that I can pop into that slot, or I put this up another time. You'll see it at some point. So I thought today I would do some jelly printing. I haven't done some for ages, and I have been using my jelly prints. You've seen me using them in various projects. So I know the kind of ones that I use the most. That's where I've been using my stencils, so that's what I'm going to do. And also I had my desk all covered up because I was doing my collage cover for my Moroccan journal yesterday. So I thought, well, while I've got all my desk ready to do mixed media type stuff on it, I would do this as well. That was only yesterday, so I thought, well, I'll leave it all laid out and we'll do some jelly printing today. Been wanting to do some for a while, so this seemed a really good opportunity. So I hope I have everything I need. I've got a bunch of stencils. Some of them are almost out of my reach. Just need to pull my trolley a bit closer. There we are. I've got my big plate. I've got a couple of smaller ones. This is the one obviously that makes the most sense because you can almost cover a whole piece of paper and then you can use it for all sorts of things. This is 8 by 10, this size. There is a bigger one. I think it's a 9 by 12. Don't have that one. I'm not sure I'd need that one. This is perfectly fine. I might just... Oh, I'm only putting this one under here just so you can see what I'm doing, really. Got a brayer to do the rubbing of the paint, and I've got another one for using to go across the top of my, what do they call them, stencils. Loads of paints. No idea what I'm going to do, but we'll see how we go. So I just need to do a few base layers really, don't I? So sometimes I don't know whether to do a dark base layer and then go over it, or a light one. I think I should start with light ones, possibly. I'm going to try this colour. This is pale blue. I've got a whole bunch of these now. I'm making a bit of a collection of these acrylic paints. They're from Hobbycraft. They're a couple of pounds. I have been using, and have used a lot, these Dilutions ones. You can see they're a lot smaller and about more than double the price. And Alyssa was having lots of fun with these, and I thought I'm going to start buying some cheaper ones because she was using up all my paints that cost me quite a bit of money. I mean, these are about £5 for these little pots. So I stopped buying these, but I've still got them to use, so I will use them for some things like this. But now I'm getting a bit of a collection of these ones, which you get a lot more in, and you get a good selection of colours. I've still got more to buy. These are just Hobbycraft own version, and they're fine for anything I need to do. So I'm going to give it a go. I quite like mixing my colours. Oop. So I might just do a bit of that. I don't know which colours I'm going to mix. I'm going to do a little bit of little blobs. Oh, it's been so long since I've done this. I'm not even sure I can remember what to do. It's quite thick, this one. Don't think that matters too much. I might just mix it with this pale green. What's it called? Light sage. I quite like these colours together. I might just see how it looks. It may just, if I rub it, if I brayer it too much, the colours will disappear. Yeah, they are getting a bit thick because it's been a while since I've used them. I think the last time I used these was when I was doing my forest journal. I've probably got enough. Oh well, let's see how we go. Very much not had a lot of practice at doing this. I'm still learning, but why not? It's quite fun to do, and I have enjoyed using some of my finished jelly prints lately. So the idea is not to do too thick a layer. Just brush it over lightly, run off on this bit of paper, and then we'll get this on. Oh, is that 2 bits? Yes, it is. Get this on quick. Lay that on. And I'm just using my little brayer just to make sure I get the paper properly flatten down on the plate. This works for me. And then we just pull this up and see how much comes up. Oh, it's coming. It's got such a good grip, this plate, because it's still fairly new. Yeah. Oops. It's quite hard to pull it up. So that's my first layer. So I'm really liking that combination of colours. That's very pretty. Just leave that to one side to dry. And then we'll go for something else. Should we do some sort of, do this other green that I've got. It's called lichen green, this one. It's a little bit darker. It's a really pretty colour. And what can I mix with that? Shall I mix a bit of... might mix a little bit of... I've got a little bit of pearly pink. I'm just going to mix those together, see what that looks like. Need to give it a good squeeze. Oh, here we go. That's probably enough. Okay. Nope, not that one. I want to use this one. This one on quick. Smooth it out, pull it up. And we have, that's really pretty too. Lovely. Okay. Just laying out the, so I'm now going to do, I'm going to do this, which is one of the dilutions, and this one's called Laid Back Lilac. So I'm going to put a bit of that on. And I have also got a pearly lilac, this one. Used this before on the jelly printing. In fact, I used a bit of this. Some jelly printing I've done with this one. And I was doing my journal, doing my journal cover. How have we done here? That's picked up a little bit of the green as well. That's all fine. It's cleared the plate. Oh, that's lovely, isn't it? Quite like that with the little touches of green on as well. Lovely, lovely. Oh, these are looking very pretty. I don't know if I want to do anything else to them. I quite like them just as they are. What shall we do next? Let's do a bit of yellow. Come on. Oop. Don't think I've used yellow before. Ooh, a lot of yellow. And let's mix it with this. This is a Tangerine Dream. This is going to be an interesting combo. It's all part of the fun, mixing the colours. Not sure quite what you're going to get. Whoop. Whoa, whoa, this is bright. Really bright, but that's okay. We can put something over it in the stenciling that will just tone it down a bit. Don't know what yet, but we'll see. Yeah, look at that. Wow. Gorgeous. I think I'm still picking up a little bit of something else. Don't know what. Maybe some lilac. Okay. Next. I think we need to do some bits of pink, maybe. Oh, I've done pink? No, I haven't done any pink. Sorry, this is just... I need to line this up on here again. Okie doke. Right. I'm sure you can see. I've got some pearly pink. I think I used that, didn't I, with the lilac. Got some quite bright pink here. This is, I don't know what it's called. It's bright pink. That will do. All the Dilutions ones have silly names. Well, not silly names, fancy names, just to don't really tell you much about the colour. Okay, bit of pink. And a little bit of this, I think. Okay. Right, let's pull it back. Now I've left a bit behind, but that doesn't matter. Okay. Oh yes. That is really pretty. I'm loving all the colours. Okay, right, what should we do? I'm wondering whether to try and just pick up all these bits, and I'm going to use, not that one, where is it? I thought I had a, oh yes I do, purple. I'm going to use this purple, just do the purple, and see what I get. Whoop. See, I don't want to, let's just wipe this a bit so it will get gunged up. So I don't know how many I'll actually get done in the video, but it's quite possible I'll just keep going after I've, oops, braided it, after I've finished and just make a few more. Once you're in the groove, you just want to keep going, don't you? Right. How are we doing? Did we get it? Oh, got some of it, I think. Left a bit behind, of course. It seems to be however much you pull up of the previous layer, you always leave a bit behind on the current layer. So there's some purple being left behind, but I have picked up some of the orange and maybe some of the pink from previous pulls. So I've got that one. That's rather nice. Okay, got a bit of a crease down the middle, that doesn't matter. That will soon disappear, I'm sure. A little array of pretty papers there. Then we'll do a couple more and then we might start doing a bit of stenciling. So let's do something, maybe a little autumnal. Don't know how that will go with the purple, but I don't think it matters if you've got the odd strange colour mixed in. So I've got this dark brown, like a chocolate brown. Just take off that lumpy bit. Okay. And then I'm going to mix in a bit of copper. And get it to come out. Come on, copper. There we go. Let's see if Alyssa's left me any gold. I think there was a bit left put a bit of that in as well. Let's see. Yep, still got some in there. Oh yeah, it's all good. We've got too much paint on here now. We'll see. I won't put a lot of gold on, I don't think. Okay, that'll do. Let's see what we get, shall we? Okie dokie. Oh yeah, that's coming up. What we're going to get? Whoa! Oh yeah. Okay, well, we've got some lines where they're. So this will need to have another layer of some sort because we've got lots of white bits showing through. And I'm going to do one more colour on here. Try and pull up the rest of this. What colour would work? I wonder. I'm going to do this one. This is like an olivey green, which is called Dirty Martini. Love the name, love the colour. It's one of my favourites. And just put it up. Got some of the brown. Yes. Okay, look at that. Oh, we've got a bit of the copper. Oh, yes, that's gorgeous. Yes, yes, yes. Lovely, lovely. And so I've still got some left on there, so I still want to try and see what I can pull still. What can we use next? I might use about some of this. This one is another Dilutions, and it's this squeezed orange. Let's see if we can see what we can pull up with that one. Looks like I'm getting a bit of green off the brayer as well. That's okay. I think these colours will work quite well together anyway. This is coming up a bit cleaner. Pulled up quite a lot of the colours. Oh, that was remaining. That's good. Okay. Then we have this one. That's a good start. Got lots of different colours now. Right, so now we need to start thinking about the stencils, I think. So I've got a pile of stencils that I got from Temu. It came as a big pack, so they're all sorts of different really pretty patterns on that one. And I have got a pile of Dilution stencils as well, which are bigger, so they'll cover the whole plate, which will be good. So we've got this one. Whoops. So I want to do something that will go with that. I want to keep it a little bit on the pastel-y side, so I'm wondering whether to go for a pink or a lilac colour, or maybe even that one, which is the pearly lilac. That might go, or stay within the same colour range and do something with the darker green maybe. I really love the blue. I wonder whether I'm just trying to whether just to keep the same colour but just have it just the blue whether it will show enough. I haven't got another blue that I think will go. The only other blue I've got is this one. I think it's too different. Or I could go lilac. Maybe, yeah, don't know. I might do the pearly pink. That's what I might do. Let's decide which stencil I want. I did something kind of florally, I think. Oh, this one might be nice. Sort of looks like roses or something like that. Okay, let's do that. Or I could go for the... Okay, I'm just figuring it out in my head which colours to go for before I start. Colour and combination of stencil and colour. Okay, let's spread that out. Hoping I've got this more or less cleaned up. I'm still picking up a bit of colour on my brayer. I need to clean it, I think. That'll be my next job. So I think actually I'm not going to use it on this one. I'm going to pull out a different one, I think, because I don't think that works. Oh, might put it on this one. Let's see. Let's do something different. Let's do this one here. And then we'll put that over the top there. We'll see what we get with this. See how much of the stencil we can pick up. I think some stencils work better than others, especially if there's if it's very lots of detail. It might not pick up so well on the jelly print. I don't know. We'll see. Oh well, let's see what we've got. Okay, well it's gone up through the holes. Oh yeah, look. That seems to have picked some pattern up. That's quite nice, that. Okie dokie. Then we can take this up. And I don't know whether that will go. I'm going to put that on there. Lay that one here. See how that works. If it works. May not be much come off, but you never know. So I've just turned it over so that any paint that was on the stencil might get transferred onto this background. Well, touches here and there. And on the back, woohoo, we've got that. So what was left on the jelly print is now transferred onto the back of here, which means I've got a double-sided one now. Yeah, can use both those sides. Lovely. And I'll do a bit more on both. Right, I've cleaned off my brayer. Hopefully it won't have any residual colour. I think I might just wipe the plate as well. Some colours you don't really want to mix together. So what colour was I going to use with that and the roses? I'm going to try this, the pearly lilac, I think. I think when I last used that stencil it worked really well. Let's see what we've got. Oh yes, look at that. That's really lovely. It's kind of really shiny. So pretty. Yep, I like that. Okay, I'll put that over there. May or may not be finished. I think it might be. I think if I do anything else, it might spoil it. And then, what am I going to put? Not that one. Oh, let's try. Let's try the purple one. Whoop. Ah, it's gone flying. It'll be all dry before I'm not quick. Right, so pull this up. Put it down there. And then turn it down on top of that one. Let's see what we can get for this. I like the idea of having it on both sides of the jelly print, because then you haven't got to do anything. If you want to use it in a journal, you have got a design on both sides. Right, so that's come off pretty well. It's there. It's a bit faint, and for some reason this is all wrinkly now again. What have I got on the other side? Well, I've pulled up most of, I think, what was there, and we have a lovely shiny design on the back. Lovely. Okay, we've got more on the back than we have on the front, so I have to remember that. Maybe it's better just to put something onto the other side. Okay, now what colour can I do now? Let's do something with the lilac. I think I might use. Shall I do some purple? Let's go mad and use some of this purple. I've used that stencil and I've used that stencil. Let's put those aside. If I hadn't decided to put them, which I'm struggling with. Let's put them. They dry really quick, so I don't have to leave them all spread out for very long. And I will use might use this. I like this stencil. I really like that one. Use that again. Let's do this. And a bit of oh yeah. That's really pretty. Okay, that's a good one. And I might still come back and do something on the back of there. Maybe later. So I need to find one to... let's do the pink one. Take that up. Put that down there. And lay that flat. And then I'm going to take a new piece, put it on top, and lay my stencil. Hopefully it's not dried too much. And lay that over the top. I don't know how much I'll get off of this, but we can try. So have I transferred some? Not a lot, really. I'll have to go and do something else with that. Let's see what this looks like. Oh yes, that's come out really nicely. Look at those colours. Whoa. Really lovely. And I'm going to put this on here and see if I can get some more. Might as well get as much of the purple up as I can. What I might have to do is put another paint on top of it and see what I can pick up after that. Yes, it's not really, it's got a bit dry, so I'm going to put something else. I'm going to put, ooh, let's go a bit rogue here, shall we? Put a bit of teal. Ugh. This might be an interesting colour. Alright. Yeah, that's a really nice one. I love those colours. You can't really see the purple a lot, but it's there as a sort of shading, which is really nice. And I think I'm going to do one more because I've still got some of that pattern on there. And I'm going to try something different. I'm going to go for this one, which is a really dark navy blue. I don't know how this will look. What's it called? Midnight. I think it's midnight blue, yes. Just wipe it a bit. Come out in a bit of a rush. I've probably got too much on here now. That's interesting. That is really dark, isn't it? I'll have to do something to make that look anything decent. Yeah, not so keen on that look at the moment. And I'm not pulling much off my plate. I'm just wondering what's going to pull up. I think sometimes the Dilutions paints work a little better. Just wondering which one to choose to try and pull that up. Okay, let's go for something else, another colour. I think this is pink quartz or something. How much am I getting? Oh, it's getting quite a nice bit of the colour there. Oh, that's an interesting one. Just got a bit here where it didn't pull up. But that will be quite a good one to stencil on, I think. Let it dry. Okay. I think I'm just going to wipe it again. Right, I've pulled out one of my Dilutions stencils because that'll cover the whole thing. And I think I'm going to try and do something on here. Just trying to decide what I'm going to go for. The yellow. Try not to... Oh yes, first of all I think I need to wipe my brayer. I really don't know. Right, so, bit of yellow. I think the key is to try and keep it from being too thick a layer, she says. Okay, comes out so fast, but hopefully I'll be able to spread that all over. Let's see what we've got. Oh, okay, that's come out. Yeah, come out all right actually. I think I might want one more layer just to tone it back a little bit, but I do like that. Yep, that's good. That's all good. It's different. There's a bit of drying. So what shall I put? Oh, maybe I'll put a bit of. Take this off. Put that over there. And then this over the top. Okay. So I've got some of the yellow on the back here. And quite a bit of the yellow on the front. Okay. Yeah, well, interesting. Not sure about it. I'm not a big fan of neon yellow. I just thought I'd try it. I might have to do something else on top. Just to tone that back down again. Okay, we won't use any more yellow. I'm going to get rid of the yellow. Not my fave. I don't really want it making an unwelcome appearance on any other papers. Well, I want to do something with this one, and I think I might use this pretty pale blue. I wiped off most of the yellow. I hope I've got most of the yellow off the brayer now. I do hope. So, yeah, I'm going to use that. See how that looks. Okay. Come on. A little bit of... Okay, that might be enough. Let's see how that's come out. It's quite subtle. It's not shown up very well, but actually I don't mind that too much. It's added another layer of colour. We might want a little something more, but sometimes the more subtle patterns are actually quite good. Let's see if I can get any more. I might just try doing it on the back of this one. Where I've already got a bit of pattern. And also it's flattening out that crease down the middle. There's method in my madness. Right, what have we got this time? Not a lot. Don't think I've got any more. Oh, I have got a bit. I've now got a couple of layers on there, which actually I rather like. That might be it. I will want something else on here. But I've still got quite a bit of blue. Very pretty, that pattern. So, I think I'm going to do some, yeah, pearly pink. Quite like these pearly ones. I'm going to use this one, see if I can get some more of that pattern. See what I can get. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. We'll see. What do we get? Certainly getting something. Oh, yeah. It's not looking much like a pattern, because I had a lot of just pink, didn't I? So I'm not really picking up a lot of the pattern, but yeah, it's quite pretty. It's a bit undefined, so it needs something else. Right, so what else can we put? Let's try a bit of this. Haven't tried this one. This is periwinkle blue. Ooh, it's coming out by itself. Right, so I'm sorry about that. My battery turned itself off, as it does, or turned off my camera. It only lasts about an hour, and I've been filming for that. So you saw me put the blue on, and then I had to grab a stencil before it dried, and I couldn't change the battery before I had to put some paper on it. So I chose one of the dark blue ones, and a stencil I haven't used before, which I have actually used what was left on my brayer to go over it. So it's picked up some of the stencil on the back as well. And I thought I'll do the pull while you could see it, see if I get anything. Yeah, it's come up a bit. It's not a lot, but it's progress. I think it needs more of something. And then I've got this one. So I've still got that to do. Well, that one. I might just put that one on. I'm going to put that on there. Whoop. I like the back of this one more than I like the front. This might now be the front. It's so pretty. Sometimes it goes that way, doesn't it? You don't know what you're going to get. You don't always like what you've got. Sometimes I like the backgrounds, and then when I add the stenciling, I don't always like it as much. And that's come out a bit. It is there, it's quite subtle. So, well, that's really pretty, so we need to pick that up somehow. I need another colour. I wonder... Let's try the laid back lilac. This might be the last thing I'll have time to do. So I might have to continue afterwards off camera just to get to go through, because I've still got quite a few backgrounds that I haven't stenciled. But sometimes when you do the stenciling, you end up making more papers. I don't know if I've got one I would want to put that on, really. So I'm going to put it on a clean piece. I've not used this stencil before, but I really like it. So I'm hoping that will pick some of it up. Oh yeah. It's coming. I'm rather liking it actually. That's really pretty, yes. I like those two colours together. The lilac and the blue. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know how well the camera picks up these patterns, but it's got this kind of chevron-y pattern, which I rather like, and I hadn't used it before. So yes, I like that very much. So I think what I'm going to do, the last thing I'm going to do, I'm going to put this blue, this paler blue, on the top. Let's see if I can get that on the back of this one. I hope it's not too wet. It dries really quick. Let's have a look. That's come up quite well on the back there. Oh yes, I like that. There's a few bits here that seem to have been left behind. But I think that looks quite nice. That colour combination. And that colour combination. So this one I really like. I'm just going to leave that for now. And we'll just have a quick look. We haven't made that many. I've made a start on quite a few. But it's one of those things, it's just you could be here I will probably be here for a bit longer. Trying to finish up doing a few more. So let's just have a quick look at what we've done that I think I might consider almost finished, if not completely. So this one I really like, with that pattern on it. It's really nicely defined stenciling there. And this is another one, which is, I think, is that the same pattern? I think it might be. Isn't that lovely? I like that one very much. Nothing on the back. And then we have another one, which I really like. A bit more subtle, but I think it's really pretty. I think I will come back and do something on the back of these as well. Then they will feel more finished. Then I've got a few there that are kind of half done. So this one, feel like it might need a little something more, something lighter on the top. So I'm going to come back and do a bit more on that one. This one also needs a bit of a pattern on it, I think. I quite like the combination of colours, but it needs something more. This one is that brown one, brown orange with a lot of bright yellow on it, which I don't like very much, so I might want to do something over the top of that. And similarly with this one, which is all the oranges with some yellow on it. It's all right, but yeah, not finished in my eyes. This one is not, I've not done any stenciling on this one yet. I quite like it as it is, but I might do something else. Just add one more layer. A couple more. This one, don't like it at all. Don't know what I'm going to do with that. So I've got to do something. And we have got our lovely dirty martini. with the brown, which I really like. Maybe put some, I've got a leaf stencil somewhere, I might put some leaf stenciling on that one. And then we have got these couple here, which are just done. I've just done this one, and I've got the back done, which I like them both. And I've got this one, and I like the back more. It's a lot lighter, more subtle, but it's really pretty. This one's okay. Maybe needs another layer or something. And then I've got this one, which I haven't quite found the right colour combination to go on the top of yet. Oh no, there is a bit of a blue. I did a little bit of blue, which is the pale blue stenciling. Probably needs a little something more. I don't want to overdo it because I think it's pretty already. So I might leave it as it is. So that's it. That's my jelly print playing for today. Oh, no, I've shown you those. Yeah. Yes, there's quite a few there, but most of them need a bit more work done on them. So I might just carry on, and I'm sure you'll see them in the course of the next few journals. They'll pop up again. If I like them, then I'll probably use them. So thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this. Tell me if you're having a go at this yourself. It's not difficult, but you just don't know what you're going to get, and it's all about what colours you use. And obviously I'm not very good at clearing the plate when I do my pulls. Obviously it's, I'm not very good at it, but I enjoy doing it, so why not? Okay, I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.